Brilliant. Okay, so let's so keeping the theories with spin, to side spin then. How are we playing that?
Very difficult one, because it's like people say, oh, I can't pot the ball when I'm playing with spin. Not easy to just basically teach somebody how to do that, do you know what I mean? But a good way of sort of showing you what happens with spin is, I've got this shot here and it's dead straight into the pocket, right? So if I was to pot this ball, yeah, I'm aiming dead on the middle of the white and just straight, yeah? Now, if I align the exact same shot up, yep. So it's straight, but then I move my cue to the right of the cue ball, yeah? So I'm putting right on the side. Watch where the 9 goes. You see how it hit the cushion? It throws it off,
Yep.
do you know what I mean? And you can obviously, depending on how, same again.
So how's it throwing it off then?
Because the cue ball is spinning, so it's putting spin on the object ball.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You'll really notice it now, because I'll load it up. See it there?
Yeah.
You can see it spinning off. So it comes down to judging how much spin you put on the white,
Yeah.
puts on the object ball and throws it off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So when you're lining up then, talk us through how you're trying to take that all into account.
Well, this is what's very difficult to sort of teach like an amateur. How do you teach somebody?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I can
How did
feel
you
it.
learn?
Well, yeah, I'll be honest, it's just down to playing.
Right.
All the years, just
Right.
keep playing and playing. You just
So nobody sort of come to you and
Not
said-
really, no. I mean, there's
You
no.
just sort of self-taught.
Yeah, because obviously you can put a little bit of side on, which throws it, or you can put loads of side on, which throws it here. So how do you teach somebody how much side to put on, if you like? Do you know what I mean? It's the throw. You know what I mean? You just get used to the throw. You can see the white, you know, with the spin. But a good way of explaining it is, like I said, you can see it throws off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So the theory is then, if you're cueing
If you're
to
cueing,
the right, it's going to throw.
it's going to
left.
throw to the left, so
Yeah.
obviously you've got to allow for it, so you're aiming a bit more to the right of the pocket, if you like.
Yeah.
But obviously, determining on how hard you hit it and how much spin you put on it would determine on how much it throws off.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got to aim a little bit wider,
Yeah.
if you like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And if you're playing a longer shot with side,
Yeah, very
then you've
difficult.
Got to allow for.
You've got to allow for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the distance. And obviously, for instance, if you were playing this with side, I mean, these kind of shots don't come up a great deal. For instance, this one, obviously you've got a long straight shot and you're trying to screw back with loads of side. I mean, it's obviously a really tough shot.
Yeah.
And your cueing's got to be like, you've got to play this kind of shot, you've got to be, you know, it's like, yeah, it's elite. It's an elite kind of shot, if you like. Do you know what I mean?
I guess you try and find another way of playing that shot. So
Yeah,
you
I mean,
wouldn't have to do that.
I just think a good, just like what we said there, a good way of explaining it is literally just the throw of the ball. What happens? You know, it's dead straight shot. So obviously, if I hit it straight, it's going to go in. But just a bit of right hand side, you can see it throw, you know, into the cushion.
Yeah.
And the same, if you just passes that back, and the same philosophy. If I play it with left hand spin, it's going to throw it to the right. Yeah. So I'm aiming to pot the ball. Just move a bit to the left and watch where the 5 goes. See it?
Yeah. And if you're doing it with top spin, because that was backspin.
Stunt.
So, yeah. Yeah. So is it the opposite?
No, it's still, if I'm playing this with right hand side, it's going to spin to the left. If I'm playing it with left, it's going to spin to the right.
Right.
Whether I'm
Whether
screwing back, yeah,
top,
yeah,
right, okay.
yeah.
So it's
But
always the same.
there's loads of different things how you can make the cue ball sort of move. You know what I mean? It's like you can sort of come up high on this and get it to do all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah.
But it's just all the years of practice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I would think it's very difficult to teach an amateur.
Yeah.
How to allow for the spin.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think the best way of explaining it is like we've just showed you. If you're playing it with right on a straight shot, it throws off to the left.
Yeah.
And obviously if you're playing it with left, it throws off to the right.
So really, that's
Really, you just want to get in the club at 9 AM and don't leave till 9 PM
Yeah.
and just
Hit balls.
yeah, just keep
Yeah.
playing.
But that's the difference, and I guess what's going to take an amateur to being a better quality player.
Yeah.
He's adding those shots.
Yeah, and obviously it's the little drills like the screw back sort of drill we spoke about before, and just doing all these little things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. Really useful. Great
Cool.
stuff. Thank you.